This is not a great match. Well, the thing is, the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I've tried to warn Raffle. Bear also plays really slow. In this game that they played, the VOD, you can see the comments all being like, why is Belenos playing so slow? And I'm like, this is the first time ever Sizaak has ever been in a match, and the comments are going to be talking about the other player not playing up to speed. It's truly magical.
Yep. Everyone in chat, by the way, be nice. No comments on player speed. Only we can make fun of them. I don't want to see any hate towards any player for playing slow. That has been a problem in the past. So keep it civil.
And you also have to remember, like, Sizaak also streaming these games has has a bunch of mods running in the background for us for the overlay. And you know, computer performance can be slower. Things happen, as we'll see with the bouncy cards eventually.
Yeah, there's lots of factors. We're seeing in this game there's a rare skip in that big blind. I wonder how much thought is going behind that entering this next shop. You know, maybe you play the shop differently if you know you're gonna skip. And taking skips early on the Anaglyph can be hard. You know you're gonna miss shops later. Missing one without even getting double tag value is a tough decision to make. But this first shop gonna be easy. Just a buffoon pack and $6.
We saw Sizaak actually miss the flush, and I think MALF will also miss the flush. Yeah, and that's looks pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, we know that, you know, the extra dollar won't play a huge part in this first shot, but sometimes it does change the tides of a match, so it can be frustrating to miss out on that one-hand win.
Yes, Sizaak definitely a big believer in interest. Never takes first voucher. Always wants to get that interest money online, and an early dollar loss can take more time to do that. We're seeing Eternal Photograph. That's a tough decision to make for shop. Sizaak takes it. They both take it.
I was going to ask if that's a must take, given that Chad is triggering that card 2 times instead of 1.
I think with Vanilla Chad, it's a must take. Being, what would your take on the take be?
Yeah, I think, yeah, Eternal Photo, Chad's a common. It just, with Eternals, it sucks when it's just like a 3x Joker, and that's all it's going to be the rest of the game. Photo's a 2x Joker. Get one trigger, that's a 4x. Get a Chad, that's an 8x. It just can scale so much with as you scale throughout the game, as you're always going to be building towards re-triggers either way. So it's a great card, and likely staying in the roster for a long time without that sticker.
Yeah, it's so rare to sell a photo, honestly, in Major League Balatro. Like, you can get games where you get negative brainstorm and a triple A, but those, like, you're talking about games that really go down to 1-to-1 on kind of like White State, because photo is just so powerful. And oftentimes we're seeing with the Showman, if you're able to get that, sometimes your whole Joker roster is just like triple Chad, double photo, and that has more points than you'd even have with like the Socking Glass.
Oh,
yeah, that's a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
There's the Ancient Joker. I think Sizaak took that skip before even seeing if MALF took it. So
that is correct.
Rewarded for that play.
And fun fact, some Balatro knowledge to drop on y'all, that is MALF's little doodle, Old Bap. This Joker is actually created after MALF for him from Local Thunk. So, I mean, maybe can have some good hits for the creator.
That's got to be a buff.
It's got to be, right? Like, can't be a debuff.
It actually looks very similar to you, Zeno. The Seltzer, pretty much uncanny.
I see it.
It's that same side profile. I think that's where the art went to, because this was made in a stage of the game where Ancient Joker art was still just a poker table. So that's lore for you.
Wow, we got the history.
Beautiful.
I like it.
I like this Red Seal 7 for MALF. Is that gonna check? Red Seal's not extremely uncommon, and we still have some possibly more standard packs to come up. But I mean, you're only talking about there's what, a 1 in 20 chance each card in a standard pack has a Red Seal. I guess when you say it like that, it's not that crazy.
very surprised both players passing this Lusty. I mean, it's
Yes.
foil as well. 50 chips when you're playing flushes with no levels is like almost a 2x. And if it hits hearts, you just win the PvP if your opponent doesn't take that. But Sizaak not taking it for that interest value, and MALF just deciding it's not enough value
Well,
for the cost.
MALF was on actually $6 there. The
Oh,
foil
I
making
see.
that Joker 7. He wasn't able to pick it up. I think he might have with that red seal 7. Would have made Lusty even stronger for the photograph.
That's a great point. I am surprised they both passed it up. It was a little expensive, and it does only help in one of 4 suits, and you're not going to be skipping for hearts anytime soon. I kind of... This, I feel like, can happen on Black Stake, where it is still a pretty easy stake, but early on, because of no small blind money, you just are a little poor, and maybe you pass on a Joker that just seems a little expensive for what it is. Though I do think foil, arguably the best enhancement in that in that context. I don't want it to be holographic, and I think it's actually more points than poly at this point in time. So
Yeah, with both players having the exact same Joker lineup, if anyone took that, it would just be a free win.
yep.
And now we can look at the interest difference here with MALF on $14 and Sizaak on 0. That's a huge difference. I mean, we haven't. Sorry, go ahead.
Backwards. Sizaak on 0, MALF on 14.
I have their streams in the wrong spot.
I knew it as soon as you said it because I've done it twice already this season.
Who did this to me?
But yeah, MALF. I mean, I really like commentating with you, Bean, because it's like I feel like I just have an expert here in the booth. Not to say you can't do no wrong, but would you rather have this $14 or the Red Seal 7?
Sizaak actually has both, so he's in a great spot. Passed on the first pack and opened the second pack, still got that 7.
I missed that. Well, then that's probably the best option. Porque no los dos.
Opened that second pack and got a glass card, though it wasn't on diamonds.
Yeah.
So they are up 1 glass on clubs at the moment.
There is that Red Seal.
Yeah, this PvP definitely just going to come down to who can discard better. We're at the exact same position, almost exact same deck, other than this 1 glass card. So
MALF used all the face cards in the first flush, which I think Sizaak did a great job of not using the Jack, and therefore I don't see a world where MALF can match.
Did they use all 3?
It seems that way. I think when they checked the deck, they were all gone. Maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah, no more diamond face cards for MALF.
Good foresight from Sizaak, knowing we're going to need to play multiple flushes to have a chance here, and spacing out those face cards. Likely going to do it. 7,000 to 5,000 this flush. Going to be 2 times more. And there's just no hand to beat that for MALF.
The comeback money will be a little bit of a help to MALF here. Being on $0 can maybe help him get a little bit back into the game. But I mean, the cash out 9 to 7, the interest still doing work for Sizaak here.
Yeah, interest just being half of the comeback money is going to snowball a little bit here. $14 already in shop, and I don't think we're going to be buying too much. And we're going to be able to keep that interest on Sizaak's side, making some hard decisions to pass on some things, paying off, and being in a much better spot heading into Ante 3.
Yeah, and making the decision to pass on these is so tough too, because if either one of them would have passed on another standard pack, they would be down a red seal. So it's like, for MALF here, this is $4. That's like almost half of his money but you really don't want to miss any of these packs just in case there's something like a purple or another red on a face card. Here it's nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in these card packs. You know, that one had nothing, but they are just in an anti-long queue. So if we see a card pack next shop, that could be the card to find. And MALF really needed that red seal to be in that second card pack that he opened because he was ahead in card pack queue last ante. But all he was rewarded by was just a glass king, which not too valuable with justice in the game and having to hit the right suit to even play it.
Oh, 3 Arcana packs, 3 Mega Arcana packs. Wow.
I mean, that's a play I thought MALF would take, but Sizaak gonna make it and MALF follows. I'm curious if we're gonna double skip. We do have the stun card. We can play very good hand with that. The walkie-talkie pays off.
From the judgment, that's huge. Some plus malt to get the ancient and photograph going.
Yeah, definitely a good card. If we are skipping, being able to build a flush house, just some faces and tens easily could win it. It does put you in a rough spot heading into future antes, but a life taken for sure.
MALF maybe going for a different line, electing to maybe, fooling for money. Maybe, I guess we get to see what's in here. But now we're missing out on the judgment.
I can't say that fooling for $6 is the greatest play when we're about to see a lot more tarots to use.
Yeah.
And these
Holds off
next
on
two Arcana packs don't have too much. Sizaak, because of that judgment, just upped this walkie-talkie. That's not going to show up for MALF unless they use another judgment.
Okay.
So I don't think we're going to be skipping on either side here.
If we strength these tens. Oh
That-
my gosh. That just doesn't feel correct to me, but I guess... I don't know, maybe you don't need all of the tens, you just need a couple.
You do just need one to get that base mod online, but there's other strengths you can use.
That seems like a play that's just like you just feel like you always want more face cards, but in this very specific scenario, yeah, I do agree that I would not want to shrink those tens. That's so vital to get that plus 4 mults, plus 10 chips before the flush, when it's level 1 flush right now. You do still have 4s, which is true.
Still have the 4s, but you just want a higher chance of being able to find that card to be able to put in multiple flushes at this point, because we just don't have one big hand to build into yet. Once again, hitting diamonds for PvP. MALF doesn't take that second skip. Just more tarots in shop. We're still only using this photo ancient to score right now. So this justice poses a tough decision. You could use it to maybe win the PvP. Also, you have a red seal 7. That's a 4x card that you could play in the future. You have this sun. You could just build into hearts and skip whenever. There's a lot of options with these tarot cards.
Yeah, going back to Arcana pack, I feel like I would have used the full on the Justice, which would have ended up being the wrong decision here because it would have just blocked. But the 2x is so nice for this PvP, especially when you seemingly have the same exact Joker roster as your opponent.
Yeah, there's on such similar lines that any little decision with those tarots was the divergence, and Sizaak finding this walkie-talkie is pretty big, and using that strength could have been punishing. There's just a lot of things that change because of small decisions here.
Honestly, it's hard to say. I loved glassing our purple seal to make more, but I probably like the decision a little bit more on Sizaak's side where we're up a life.
Sizaak maybe just throwing it on the diamond 3 to take yet another life from their opponent.
I mean, it is black stakes, so a tempo win is definitely an option.
For sure, we haven't found any walkie-talkie value. We have these bonus cards. And that Diamond Jack, I think, would have just been a 10 for Sizaak had they not used that strength.
Damn.
But
you really hit him with
MALF
that.
MALF still has the justice, so the tempo from putting on the 3 doesn't necessarily take it unless we find some more cards in this hand. The bonus is the biggest difference at the moment, just that one bonus Jack.
Wonder what Sizaak's debating here.
How much you want to look for that?
Yeah.
10 or 4.
If you want to get rid of some of your diamond cards, give up the guaranteed flush to look for a stronger hand with a 10 or a 4. Which,
That
as being
walkie-talkie
said, that
just
Jack
doing more
might have
than
been a
glass.
10. Yes.
The walkie-talkie is doing more than glass at the moment. 4 malt is the base malt on a flush, and 10 chips, not nothing.
No, true. It is like having a whole nother glass card. Well,
Alright, MALF plays a glass there and it doesn't break.
Playing that hand sooner could allow MALF to draw a second flush here and take it that way. Sizaak does have the bonus advantage on this hand, so I think it scores more. But definitely not as deep in the deck. This is also a very tough hand to work around for Sizaak, considering do I want to risk this glass? Hearts is already the strongest hit. We have the Sun card upstairs. We have Red Seal, 7 of Hearts. And MALF actually plays the straight with the glass in it, and it doesn't even catch up there.
it
Not going to be
breaks.
able to... They
Yeah.
still have some discards for another flush.
If Sizaak can find a way to get out of this PvP, like win without playing this glass, it puts him in a really good spot to maybe even skip with
Wow.
the Anaglyph deck with the
I mean-
Sun upstairs.
Well, we get the flush anyway. And that 10 could have been in the flush. So you know what? I guess for max scoring this PvP, that works out for MALF.
I don't hate that straight because we found this second flush. 1 and 4, that glass breaks. He got unlucky, but that's just... That glass was going to break eventually.
Yeah. Honestly, it's probably okay that it was a 10 and not your red seal, right? Or something of that nature.
And we got another flush, which there's a very small score difference before this flush, meaning if Sizaak does get another one off, maybe this last hand could be the difference maker, still getting photo value. Ooh,
It should
we have the
be.
walkie-talkie.
Yep.
It is not going to be enough.
And Sizaak playing that glass queen there to cycle for another flush, and it does break. Which is slightly unlucky. But as we said, walkie-talkie is pretty much a glass card, so it's not the end of the world.
Did you get $20?
Oh, and the
too?
$20 hit.
Wow.
think
I
you
mean,
got
5
20
luckies
volts
to
too,
nil.
right?
I think so, with how
It had
big
to be.
this
There's
score.
no way we got 40,000.
Yeah. That lucky card just
Wow.
paying off max win.
That's why you build in the luckies. That's why I overbuild in the luckies, I'll say.
I mean, if I'm MALF here, I don't know what to do. Like, you're down on money, you feel like you need to open or take everything. Down 2 lives. This is a tough position.
It's not a
Now,
great position.
Just having that glass advantage. We've got 5 luckies on Sizaak's side, but 3 glass. I mean, maybe 2 glass after that one break. But they are a little spread out as well. Gonna be hard to utilize them.
You know you're in trouble, chat. I do want to point this out. When Sizaak gets the mason jar of water, because that's when he's in his element. He takes that sip after taking a life every single time. Yeah, it's crazy that I don't even feel like it was lucky from Sizaak. I really do feel like the judgment was the correct tarot there to pull with what was available. It maybe made more sense for MALF because they're a little poorer, but I just think it was a good job by Sizaak.
Judgment does just give you a Joker that you can't find anywhere else, so it could have easily been a blueprint, and there's a lot of hits in the game that are just usable at least. So Judgment, a great way to gain an advantage if your opponent doesn't take it, and we're seeing that here with the walkie-talkie.
And another thing to note as well is Judgment will give you a stickerless Joker. So it could, if it gives you maybe an econ Joker that's not eternal, that can give you a big advantage over your opponent who might not be able to take it.
This is a skip that MALF took and Sizaak didn't. We have Cryptid on the King of Clubs glass. Ancient didn't hit clubs yet, but we have another blind to play. Does give us a chance in this fortune teller that's foil going to help us live the blinds for now.
No, we're not skipping for the coupon tag. Come on, MALF.
My heart, holy cow.
Alright. Yeah, just so everyone's aware, this second server is experiencing like a little bit of... It's basically like lag, and then it will update to the correct game state. But as you're seeing, like it still has some of the place in which where they are in the blinds or the PvP thing popping up. And apologies for that as we still work out some of the kinks.
Oh, that Hermit just gonna snowball the econ.
It's pretty one-sided.
I feel like, again, these are kind of snowballing decisions from the early game of Sizaak prioritizing more of that econ. Like, even though MALF took a judgment in one of those, or I'm sorry, a temperance in one of those skips, he's still, struggling to keep up on econ.
Sizaak able to roll enough to find Smeared. Passed on so many Jokers there, and still rolling down to 16 is very surprising to me, but we found a great Joker to fill the slot. We don't have much deck fixing yet. We do have Terra Merchant for the future, but this Smear Joker just going to allow us to play this Red Seal 7 twice as much, our Glass twice as much.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Mr. MALF over here, not going to see that. Unless we get a $20 hit from a lucky card that we don't have in the deck.
Hey, we know that it's pretty quickly in the queue.
Yeah.
And MALF here with no calculator, not sure if he should risk the glass or not, doing some internal calculations.
There's 10 molt and 50 chips by itself is enough points. Well, okay. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but still.
Some of us aren't as good at the basic addition needed. Multiplication, maybe.
We would be at, 80 times 12. Oh, wait. Do I look like a... No, 80 times 14. That's enough, right? Yeah.
It gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I guess I did math in the end. I look like...
That fortune teller was just a great pickup. Foil strong. I'm surprised Sizaak decided to pass on that. That's going to give... MALF maybe some turn order advantage if we're only playing one hand. It's a great Joker to pick up, and MALF rewarded because it kept them alive there.
Oof. Wrong judgment. Yeah, and these two players are going to have different Ancient Chokers because of the skip by MALF. We're going to be on clubs for MALF with all the glass. Really good hit for MALF to maybe start to catch up here.
That is a chance to give you more time, Level 5 flush. I don't know how we got that so quickly, the blue seal on Sizaak's side, putting in some work. Did we just discard a flush? I guess we're going to play 4 heart flushes.
Are
That's
we
a
gonna get
pretty solid hand.
We're gonna get a flush 5 for MALF with likely multiple glass cards, I think.
Yeah, very likely we hit the hand that's going to be hard for Sizaak to beat, and you just can't know how your opponent got there. We had to skip into Cryptid on the Glass King that we got from opening packs early. It just, maybe we'll make Sizaak think they're behind, make some more drastic decisions. They had that life lead before this, but maybe now they're thinking they can't play as safe as they have been after this PvP.
Fortune teller as well, giving MALF some tempo here, so maybe
Force a
they
turnover.
aren't forced to play their glass unless they know they need to.
Level
Here's
4
the hand.
flushes. Pretty nice.
Oh, that's a big score.
It's a pretty solid score. We didn't go all in. You know, we still have this red seal. We still have the face card, but we put the 10 in. Gonna give turn order for Sizaak and make MALF play all of the glass they can find, though I'm not sure turn order is stopping them from doing that here.
I have to say, if I'm Sizaak, I feel like I saved the 10 for the hand with the red seal. Well, I guess you have two. You have 2 10s. Oh, no, we don't, because we strength them.
I mean, we've
guess
got
we
the
have 2
sun card.
4s.
We have a
Yeah,
10 in hand right now.
There we go.
MALF misses the draw.
Oh.
Brutal. Is
This
this
was
even
supposed
enough?
to be their hand.
The level
I mean-
5 flush is just better than this, and we only have 1 glass in it.
Oh.
It's not enough.
And
Brutal.
it breaks. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just not good. I don't know what else to say. We don't have a single lucky MALF stack. No lucky cat. Not that I think lucky cat's gonna be important, but I think this signifies that it's just a lack of resources for MALF in blinds, which MALF hasn't been playing a ton of blinds because we've been skipping. But those lucky cards turn into money. Every time you play it, its expected value is $1.30.
I mean, this satellite was supposed to be a dusk for MALF. That's what we needed.
The script
Well,
writing
it's
failed
gonna-
us.
Gonna start getting tricky here for MALF. They had to play glass cards there and only got up to 34,000. The blind's now scaling with the black stake here.
That's a great point.
Might get a
Well-
little tricky if we're not able to find some plus malt for our ancient joker.
Can't lose to the blinds if you skip to PvP every time. Is what we saw yesterday with Aaron versus Scooty.
That was a crazy match.
It was
We're gonna see less skips in this Anaglyph deck game than that match.
absolutely with MALF. I mean, that's the craziest part.
Also, Sizaak still has this sun card from like ante 2 or so,
Yes.
which when your opponent's on 1 life and you have some strong cards in the deck, you can just go all in on one hand to take this last life. So it is gonna pay off if Ancient does happen to hit diamonds or hearts before PvP.
Alp seems like they're really thinking here, going to lovers instead of $20.
There was a hermit in that pack. They did the
There was a
lovers,
hermit.
and the
Yes.
ancient's already on hearts, and they lovers the heart king. Am I getting that right?
That I think you got it exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it could keep them alive here. We got the flush 5 if we just play those wilds with the glass. You know, we got to score 20,000 somehow. There's the red seal 7 angle. I don't know what the flush level is on MALF's side.
It's not very good.
I don't think we have many.
And that shield's just putting in work for Sizaak. That base malt very strong. We were able to sell walkie-talkie because of it. That's a free Joker slot.
That's an egg or a chaos. I do think.
How do you guys feel about? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Mal survives the blinds because of this fortune teller. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, how do we feel about the Tarot Tycoon pickup from Sizaak here?
That is very surprising. You know, we got a lot of Joker slots to fill. Tarot Tycoon over Tarot Merchant. Tarot Tycoon takes a lot more Joker slots from the shop. And Joker slots are a lot more powerful in MLB. Being behind in Joker queue and just missing one Joker could easily be the game when you're this far ahead. So it's very surprising, especially also with the smeared to help just be able to play hands either way.
Right, less deck fixing required because of that Joker. And we have an egg and chaos upstairs.
Bean, you said it in a long-winded way, Cole. I would say very bad decision by Sizaak. I understand your opponent's on 1 life. You have a smeared with Ancient. I mean, I get we want glass cards, but you are actually with, especially if your opponent didn't even take the Tarot Merchant, they can roll into a sock like legitimately 5 to 10 rolls before you, which
and I think
is brutal.
We might need to do that to even survive here. We just played a flush. It's level 1. It scored us about 16,000 chips.
I think if we draw another flush here, maybe it gets out. No flush. I think that's GG.
No. Is that the game?
We've got a straight. We can make a straight with the... Oh, no, we're going to do...
I think this...
2 pair?
Yeah, you didn't realize that this is a pair.
Well, we do have splash.
No wild on that second king. Oh, actually, never mind. That's a good call.
Oh.
The bonus? It's enough.
Oh.
The fortune teller putting in work.
No worries.
And now we need to find something. With no Tarots blocking.
Yeah, there's a
Tarot Merchant
chance.
or Tycoon.
$30,000 in the blind. There's some money to roll down here.
Nothing special yet.
Oh,
So, yeah.
man.
Gets to that scholar in half the amount of rerolls as Sizaak did, which is telling.
Sizaak still has this Sun card.
Takes the skip
for the
with the Wrathful and the Ancient on Spades and doesn't wait for the King's hit. Maybe we're going for that same flush 5 hand, but we have the Wilds and the Wrathful before the glass. Oh.
Cryptid, but
Unlucky.
no glass this time.
I mean, you sell the splash, rip the Wraith, it's blueprint.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
clearly.
We're keeping splash over foil fortune
the
teller.
foil.
No, Malf.
That's like a 2x.
Oh, it's blueprint.
It is
Oh my
blueprint!
gosh! Oh my gosh!
How did
This is the
Sizaak not
mouth
see
line.
the line?
This
You're
is
gonna
the
be so
Malf
happy.
line. It's the hit.
I
It's the hit.
okay. Here's the thing.
I was
Sizaak
wrong.
very likely still wins this because level 5 flush versus
Yes.
level 1 is 5x, which is how much blueprint's gonna do on the.
I mean, we got
the
7x
Ancient.
and we got the Wrathful. The Wrathful does a lot.
Wrathful is huge.
Yeah. It all comes down to what Sizaak glass is. I will say he got the bad hit with it being clubs.
Is
Yeah,
that
for
a
sure. We can't
plus
use
20
the
hit?
Sun Justice combo. Like this hand right now for Sizaak, we could have Red Seal Glass and a flush with the face card. I mean, if it just hit diamonds or hearts, it would be over here. But I think Malf should be able to win the PvP with the spades hit and clubs for Sizaak.
I mean, as Malf, are we trying to play 2 spade flushes here?
I don't know. If
I
that's...
think so. The hand doesn't get much better. Maybe there's a flush house with these 9s and kings actually, but
I would say the
It's-
Wrathful does help a lot. But we're just so behind on chips. I wish we would have sold if we had fortune tellers still. Yeah, see, that's not even enough.
ooh, it's it's not looking great. And we're keeping the glass kings with splash. We can build up the malt and X malt here and then play the glass, but the glass is just worse than playing spades because we're copying ancient as 2.25. So I don't love this play.
Yeah, I have no idea what we could be looking for.
Looking for another brainstorm in the deck.
Even that, because we're not going to play that many spades if we're holding the glass.
It does realize these spades are better than the glass, but this hand is just going to be worse than our last. We're playing a pair.
Yeah.
So less chips. We have 43 chips on that. The foil from the fortune teller could have done a 2x there.
And then
at
we
least.
draw a bunch of spades. Oh, yeah, that's probably GG.
And a bonus.
And levels
Yep.
win again. Blue seals for the win.
Yeah.
Opening those card packs at the right time. I think MALF passed on the card pack that had the blue seal. They just got the purple before it. Sizaak was able to get enough econ beforehand to be able to take that. And just level 7 flush. We weren't able to build into better hands. We don't have those flush fives that kind of negate it. Not drawing the hands either. So Sizaak is gonna take it here by just a sliver.
Oh, so unfortunate. That blueprint could have done so much if we were able to
Sizaak's
take
piece of
some of those early
blueprint.
lives.
What an
Oh,
oh my gosh! It was
defeated.
such a sick line by MALF too. It feels like it deserved more than what we got. Honestly, I don't mean this in a rude way, but if MALF would have sold Splash instead of Fortune Teller, it also would have forced MALF to do the correct discards and hand plays with the spades, and maybe we come out on top. I don't know for sure, but it would have been close. I mean, that
You
foil,
can't
that 50,
underestimate chips.
those 50 chips was an X2, so actually we would have put up 320,000 with 2 flushes. We would have survived. Who knows what happens at that point? But
Yeah, I mean, more time with blueprint. That's a retrigger comes up. That blueprint's a lot more valuable.
Yep.
It definitely could have been a reverse sweep, but Sizaak just had exactly enough power to win with the line he took. I think MALF's got it down. It's Anaglyph or Nebula on gold stake. You just get that high variance.
That's true, because I would imagine a computer is never skipping.
It just isn't the optimal play.
But sometimes it gives you a...
Sometimes it is just blueprint. All right, here we are. We'll see if there's any extra thought in these blinds. You know, we have the voucher, so we're probably just still going flushes as our most played, but maybe there's a consideration for straights. We're on gold stake. Straight levels can be very strong, but both players are just going to discard for these hearts and miss the one-hand win. Also very brutal on high stakes to not get out in even 1 or 2 hands. Gonna have less money in the shop.
that is... Oh my god.
Well,
No way to afford either of those items regardless.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, a
man.
dusk. Nice.
Dust shop 1, stickerless, easy.
Now you could always hit the High Priestess for 1 random planet.
Is Sizaak gonna play some straights? I can't help but think that's partly for the voucher. Maybe it's just getting out those blinds. Yeah, we're still playing the flush. I guess when you're playing straights, Dusk is kind of the worst joker because anything you're building into with Dusk, straights do not work with that. There's a
You have
foil
to-
odd Todd.
I did win a game I think it might have been against Doc last year. I don't remember who it was against. Maybe it was Halion. But it was a weird Gold State game where I built in the straights and I did have glass on 8s, 7s, 6s, 9s, and 10s. And it's not fun, but it is possible.
MALF is passing Dusk.
No.
I love this.
Plus 12 malt.
Pure
This
tempo,
is the variance
pure
play.
tempo.
This is the variance play. But this Dusk already provides value with this Odd Todd. Never mind, we don't take Odd Todd either. The
With
tempo
foil,
line
it's
could work.
expensive.
It was $8. I don't think he could afford it.
It was
It was 7.
6.
Oh,
No?
7?
6.
7?
6. Oh, careful.
6,
now.
7, chat? Someone do the dock emote?
Definitely could afford it. Was thinking about it for a
okay.
while.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm turning 30 soon. I can't see the screen anymore. It's tough.
I don't even know if MALF's gonna have the money for that. We haven't drawn the 3 of a kind for the Sani.
Oh.
We're getting out on our last hand. We have $5 headed into the shop.
And we're going to need to get some money if we want to be able to afford this trading card.
This is an interesting
there's-
choice for Sizaak. I think you take the trading card, you take the 6 cents. You could open the pack first to see if there's a hermit. But you could always do 1 6 cents and sell it if you don't want to pay.
Yeah. But it's the decision of, do you want to use the trading card, given you only have 2 discards to find a 6. But
Mm-hmm.
I think with the amount of money and stake we're on, you kind of gotta.
And MALF elects to go for the Arcana pack instead of picking up either of those chips jokers.
But the nice thing for MALF here is Sizaak can easily lose a life here. We used a discard to discard 1 card, and now we don't have to do the 6 cents, and it does sell it immediately.
Immediately.
Oh,
Sorry.
leveled up straight. I thought we were dead. I didn't know we had that level.
And surely we draw another.
Did the
'cause
second
no
one
one's-
immediately after,
Immediately.
just to get that extra $2. Why not?
Oh my
And-
goodness.
Wow.
Oh,
many
that's a
realistic
tough.
odds.
Jokers.
You gotta take rebate, but foil Odd Todd with Dusk is so ridiculously good if we get any emote. But again, I think it's gotta be
Yeah.
rebate.
I'd love to see MALF take that Odd Todd though. Sizaak also has a harder decision because we could just be dead to this big blind. We have $5 to spend. We can't find a miracle card. All we have is straight level and Dusk for scoring. But we're greeting the rebate.
I think I sack a life for rebate.
I mean, how many lives are you sacking passing on an Odd Todd there? That's
It's all
so
well, that's
much
up to
scoring.
the Balatro gods. It could be a lot.
There's also that skip, which is 2 common jokers, stickerless as well, and you don't die to this blind.
Not a bad
She's
shout.
like not gonna do it. That's lost value with the where you're taking this trading card and rebate. You can do a lot in this blind even if you are dying. Also rebate, we have 2 discards for it. Not the greatest rebate either.
Yeah, I guess with the trading card already, I probably take the Odd Todd.
Alf here down to 2 hands. Needs to find a 3 of a kind. I don't even know if a 3 of a kind on its own is enough.
Well, we'll have a full house
If we
get
go for the
queen or jack.
queens and
Sure.
jacks.
We have 28 cards remaining in the deck.
15. Yeah, 3 of a kind is 900. Sizaak needs a miracle draw after this hand.
And for now, keeping the 6 cents, I can't imagine that sticks around.
Yeah, maybe if you keep this 6 cents, you can't even afford the buffoon pack. That would be very bad for Malvin. That's an easy mistake to make. I guess you could sell trading card. Maybe Malf would make that decision.
Oh, we're discarding the queens or playing them?
If you do play these, the 3 of a kind wins. because we scored 900 from
Oh,
3 of a kind.
draw
We
it.
find it in the full house. Just
And we
for extra
keep
safety.
the 6 cents.
Oh
Wonder-
no.
If there's a world there where dying would have been better for MALF.
$0 payout.
Oh,
you
if we just go
know-
next, it's so bad.
There's no buffoon pack next shop, so we're not going to see these jokers again. Trading card, you know, it's built into your brain. This is a very good gold stake joker. And we're
Oh, and
passing
we
on
skip. No, and were we taking the top up?
Oh, Riff Raff is big. Okay,
That's huge for MALF.
Wow.
that's the variance play.
I mean that.
I mean, you sell Zany 6 cents here.
I don't know if I sell. Well, I sell 6 cents here. I don't know if I sell Zany. I feel like that 12 molt is pretty nice.
No Riff Raff value.
Okay, well that feels bad. We all know that we're gonna get Wraith from 6 cents for another blueprint, so I think MALF is just seeing that line very clearly after last game.
I forgot you had to see it on the second monitor. That's my bad. We get 6 cards. Yeah, we don't draw the 6
No,
once again.
6.
Now we for sure you gotta sell 6 cents here, then you go for like an aces type of 3 of a kind.
I mean, MALF should take this life. There's a straight as well. Any ace draws, another 3 of a kind. Sizaak could take. Actually, Empress is very big on Sizaak's side. That's 16 malts. That might be enough here, actually.
On the dust can too, or you already considered the dust can, but yeah, no, it's good. MALF isn't gonna play anything until he sees Sizaak score a pass, which is
Love it.
strategically the correct play. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except if they value squeeze you, you gotta pay for this rental 6 cents again.
Oh, yeah,
Please
wait.
sell it, MALF, please.
No
this hand-
straight.
Level 3 straight. We're selling trading card for interest because
Whoa.
the discard's not worth the lost money from rebate and just finding straights.
And with the dusk, this is gonna be pretty big.
I mean, if we find an ace, if we find 2 aces and 2 queens, or 3 aces and a queen, like it's so much.
Oh,
Well, that's basically what I said. We just need an ace or a queen, which it's not likely, but there's a chance.
I think we need the ace here.
Mhm.
And we hit neither. Man, I really wish we used this riffraff. The tempo line could have been so much stronger because Sizaak's been so greedy on their side. Only a dusk and some straight levels for scoring is a very beatable position, and you can put them down to 2. That's ideal for on gold stake. Your opponent is max greeting, and you're up 2 lives already.
It's just not
And the
enough
6
now.
cents just costing us more and more if we keep it here. Minus $6 for 0 payout.
Minus $6, we get no 6 cents value after
Oh,
using trading card.
no.
We're not gonna get riffraff value. Minus interest, that's
brains.
$4. I hate this 6 cents.
It's
And there's a
Bloodstone
bloodstone for
Dusk.
the dusk. Oh no.
That
But
might
it's
be
okay,
good for
we were
MALF
never
because they
playing
could
Bloodstone.
not proc on Sizaak's side and cause another like 3 life losses.
That is true. We got no flush levels. We do have straights as our most played hand, I think.
Oh, we're gonna sell the
No.
riffraff.
No, no,
Oh
no, 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 no.
Oh, 6 cents gives the sigil for all the hearts on
That gives
yeah.
Onk into the second dusk is
Oh.
what it is.
And we get a red seal.
This hologram could be a dusk.
It's a hologram.
It is a hologram.
Unfortunate.
A lot of blue seals here. Very good for, good for both these players. A little hard to pass on that holographic, but I think it's definitely the play. Especially since we're going to want some flush levels, ideally.
Huge hologram scaling.
Hey, that's half of a steel card.
All right, we've got Sizaak betting on Bloodstone here.
MALF betting on the rentals.
What?
No, I'm really glad we got rid of the stickerless Joker factory. It's okay.
The stickers just make the game more fun. More variants.
Mm-hmm. And we're looking for those variance lines.
It's true. Rental Jokers are cheaper to buy.
We're just getting negative money for the rate that's going to be in the Spectral Skip. I see the line.
I mean, at this point, we might just pass on the Bloodstone.
We gotta sell one of these rentals. The thing is, like, this play feels very un-MALF-like. Like, I know MALF likes variants in Major League Balatro, but they've played a lot of gold stakes. They know we can't be holding on to 2 rentals here, let alone we shouldn't really be holding on the 1. It feels just like maybe a little bit of a desperation.
Yeah, I'm also very surprised by the riffraff sell, knowing your opponent doesn't have that because you got it from a skip.
Speaking of Bloodstone luck, Sizaak just lost a life to the blind from the Bloodstone.
What I thought Bloodstone was gonna do. Did we at least get a flush level?
I don't believe so. I don't know.
We did.
Yes, we have 1 flush level.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, two Mega Buffoon packs here for. There's surely a Dusk as possible.
This is the way. This is the way.
Oh my goodness, it's riffraff with extra steps.
Riffraff, but you still get the stickers. Photograph, chat in the next one.
Photo, walkie-talkie, smeared. Oh, those are 3 great options. I think you have to take the walkie-talkie photo, but well, no, we can take smeared because we have Scholar. Is it a walkie-talkie?
He's looking at the smeared for this Bloodstone.
Yeah, go smeared and go photo.
It's the tempo line.
No,
keeping the 3 of a kind.
Not the zany Joker mouth. The zany Joker doesn't add the ball beforehand. There we go.
We get there.
And we pick up the smeared.
Yeah. Hey, we don't have Dusk, but we
take the
do
next one. No,
Oh,
okay.
Of course we do.
All right, more riffraff value.
No hallucination value, though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, both of these could have been Justice.
Oh, this one's a little bit tougher. Actually. Maybe buy, sell into the gift card here. Wouldn't hate that play.
Just hold on to the chips.
And now Sizaak really starting to...
levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got this hologram scaled. We've got those flush levels.
Oh, we got $44 in a dream.
This is a hard line to beat with tempo.
I mean, any role here as a Joker MALF we'll never see.
Yeah, taking both those skips, you know, you get 8 Jokers your opponent doesn't see, but just playing the blinds, your opponent's also going to see 8, if not more Jokers that you're not going to see. So those skips, I mean, there's still divergence, but it's a lot of value lost to just miss a whole ante.
Oh. And MALF here putting the timer pressure on Sizaak, only 244 seconds for this last shot.
Gonna make these decisions tough. I think we're looking at the medium or aura. We do have Dusk. An aura hit could be big, but we didn't draw any hearts. And there's very few tarots in the seed. The purple less valuable with 1 consumable slot right now.
And only 2 discards for gold stake. It's going to be hard to find.
All right. Have to imagine, due to the flush levels, I think Sizaak is still ahead. But if we can somehow get like a triple, we could get a flush house. Very unlikely, but it's possible.
I think we're spamming 20 flushes.
Or 4. Yeah, these flushes just aren't going to do anything without the scholar.
The bloodstone hits on top. 1 for 5. We had to play the ace. Maybe just spamming flushes is going to take it. And last hand, this bloodstone does nothing. Actually, it seems it does nothing in most of the hands.
Yeah, I mean, we get another one. But I do think with the procs we just saw, Sizaak should be in a okay-ish spot. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's a
Above
big score.
average.
6 out of 10
And we can sell the ice
is
cream after getting the value from it.
quite a lot. One, 2, 3. We'll definitely want to just play a flush here to get it in your telescope. If you're MALF.
That's definitely a way to fight against, like, the blue seal value.
Yeah.
And
And we are tied on
Taking
lives.
the
I mean,
$3
after all
hit.
this, we are tied on lives. But I can't imagine Sizaak would be pretty unlucky at this point with how high of a flush level we have to die to a blind.
and the Eternal smeared on the side of MALF, making it even harder to like high roll because they have one Joker slot they can't exchange.
True.
So a long game might hurt that.
The Ankh and the Spectral's not going to work. Or we just
Take the 1 and
gamble.
2.
Ralph did see Dusk, passed on it for a zany Joker. It was the first pack of the game. Some would argue it's a zany play.
You know, I didn't hate it completely. It
I
saved
didn't
Mal
hate
from
it
dying
either.
to a blind. But it just, you gotta make some different decisions to make the tempo play work there, and kind of got punished with this Bloodstone showing up, because Sizaak would be in a pretty difficult spot if this Bloodstone just wasn't there.
MALF glassing a non-heart card was very interesting. I get it that was a face card in case Chad comes along. I just feel
Was
like...
it a red card?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was not
Oh.
a red card.
Oh.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
math is on that. If it's easier to get 1 to 2 suit I guess it is, than find strengths for like a 10. Well, now we
Only
have...
Feinberg gets away with
Yeah.
skipping Dusk, I guess.
Feels like we have 2 non-heart was smeared, non-red glass cards for MALF.
Well, we're getting just enough with this 50 chips, but it's costing us $3 to survive. And we might not even need the 50 chips if we can play 2 flushes consistently.
With the smeared, it's pretty hard not to.
Exactly.
Sizaak's Bloodstone just can't miss. That was another 6 for 10. Or, that was 5 for 10.
So a
So,
completely average Bloodstone.
Well, I'm saying
that's a
half the time it's worse than that, and so far three times that I've seen Sizaak use it at the end of a round, they've gone 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, MALF might be in a tad bit of trouble here. That was 3 procs, and that was only. Wait, we still only
3,000.
have
We
level
need.
1?
We need the Scholar still level
we
1.
need the yep. Ace is really important.
Doesn't even have the flush, and we have to play our club and spade glass.
We can just say it's deck thinning if they break. We don't need them.
We can't even play them. I guess you could also discard for the club flush if you want to be safe here. Because that 4x is just way more consistent than Bloodstone.
That is enough. But
The
we're probably
ace
going to
for
glass
sure.
a face card here to make sure we don't die.
Gonna be enough to
Glass
live here.
doesn't break.
15,000 on the top end. A suit changer, maybe we can get this glass involved. We really just need a dusk to even have a chance with the glass down these flush level 6 on Sizaak's side. I mean, that's like 5x at least right there.
Oh man,
It's
this
been-
hallucination is not doing
It's been
anything.
awful. Like, I mean, if we're going to pay $20 for it, you'd hope you'd at least have a tarot to show for it.
Well, we're
I
also
think
on
we are up
Nebula
to-
decks, so it's not the greatest hallucination either. Did it not just give a Hermit though? Am I crazy?
Might have.
A
A
$7
$7
Hermit.
hermit. I mean, yeah, we can just see the money difference here in the overlay. Sizaak able to spend double the amount of money with this mail-in rebate.
Sizaak actually surprisingly takes a random 3 there to scale this hologram up to 2x.
I don't.
It was a hard 3 at least.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine then. I was gonna say I really don't like it because we don't have smeared. It's not super easy to get our heart flush, but in that case, it's a little bit easier. By the way, chat, it's not 0 shops, it's 0 rerolls in the middle. So you still saw 3 shops. We could, maybe we'll work on that, but. Sizaak now just needs a heart. Gets a heart. Or 2.
So Sizaak not discarding the jack for $5 just because of those extra chips.
Yeah, and putting MALF on the 1 life seems like the correct play here. This is going to be, I'm going to guess, 148,000.
Ooh.
Let's see if this Bloodstone
2, 3,
stays above
4,
average.
5.
Pretty average. And
Very
tough for
average.
MALF too, going down to 1 with the gold stake blind scaling. We're barely getting out as is.
I don't think MALF can beat the blinds unless something drastic happens here.
The double
We
skip
find the ancient.
is the line. We need a blueprint, but we need more than a blueprint is the problem. Which seems to be similar to last round.
It's weird.
Oh
that...
no.
Wait.
We're playing the glass. Perfect bloodstone hits. Maybe get us there. Oh, brutal.
An 8-ball.
It's a
I mean, with the
rental.
dust,
MALF
it's a
might like
great
it.
8-ball. Sizaak has the room for it.
Unfortunately, the 8-ball giving you 1 tarot card is not what I would call
True.
worth it.
It's not a great bomb.
Could still be good. You know, it is 8-ball.
Wow. Get a hungman into a fool at least for MALF. No, wait.
Okay, that's
Sizaak,
GG.
Sizaak gets a perishable hallucination. And it's gonna hit the... After MALF has paid $24 for his hallucination.
Well, ours has foil, so... Wait there.
That's true.
The first bit of value Sizaak is also gonna get.
That's...
I think we better be cycling this hallucination for Beam, by the way. This hallucination is gonna go, so he gets the perfect case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With the mail-in rebate, too.
Is a great bean. I don't even think MALF is gonna be able to get this bean, and that means it's GG. Always bet on the side with the bean.
There's the bean. Never mind.
Okay, so, yep. Deserved. Deserved. All deserved. I hope your bloodstone misses.
Hey, we need to pay the hallucination tax.
This one.
I mean, it's just a frustrating game for MALF. I understand the position he's in. Passing on that dust, you know what your opponent's on.
Exactly.
It's tough.
Yeah, it makes you make some crazy decisions like passing there. Just gotta be in the wrong headspace.
I would not be in the right headspace after a couple games like this, that's for sure. So I do not blame them at all. Bring the ace last.
It's not looking great in this blind here. 5k, we used one of our aces. Bloodstone's got to do a lot of heavy work here.
We do get another ace, which could help.
The ace, the bonus,
but
and a
now we
perfect
need to draw.
That was 1,000 on that flush, by the way. I think we need a 5 for 5 on this bloodstone to have a chance.
Prayers up.
Here comes
One.
Oh.
Two.
Oh, it doesn't. I don't even think it gets there.
No. A tough couple games there.
No,
Up in the Ghost Deck Gold Stake, one of the
Ooh.
best deck and stake combos. Playing Ghost Deck on a stake that actually deserves it and is interesting to watch.
And I will say, MALF was practicing this exact combo prior to the game.
Yeah, I think we kind of forgot about Ghost Deck being one of those variance decks earlier. I think there's a lot of tough decisions to make with Spectrals, and taking a greedier line could work out. Not taking that coupon tag. I do like the coupon tag on higher stakes, definitely on black stake, more worth it, but with so many stickers and rentals and things you don't want, can be punishing on gold. But also we're seeing here, you get a $3 payout in the blind.
I think purple stake is kind of like where it peaks in value for the first blind, and then it comes back down a little bit with perishables and rentals available in terms of how valuable it is. And I think if you would have taken the coupon tag, you'd be a little upset with 2 planets, a planet pack, and a buffoon pack. Not pissed.
I mean, some levels can be useful.
Oh, and a shiny
especially when this is all we have.
I mean, we know what we must do.
I don't know. Are you hexing a perishable? The one-hand win is strong in the big blind.
1.5x is strong down the line. But that means we have to sell this 8-ball before... Oh, we're selling it for interest.
Ooh, for interest.
That's $1 gained. I mean, I guess it's $2 from the sell value, but we can get out in one. But maybe with the 8-ball, that doesn't matter. We want to get value from the hands. I'm very surprised by that sell if we're not just going to sell at ante 1. Or small blind. This coupon tag also could be worth it. MALF takes it.
Oh, wow.
Definitely think we should be popping that hex if we're taking and going straight into
Especially, yeah, going in
on the hook.
In the hook.
Yeah. And if MALF discards right, I think they get a full house full of 8s. Probably can actually one-shot. Wait, I swear.
There you
go.
go.
Perfect.
There we go. Yeah.
Wow.
An 8-ball coming through like it always does.
Yep.
Great Joker.
And there's not much in the shop that MALF is missing out on for that skip, so definitely could pay off if there's anything coming up here. Ooh. Maybe not. Don't take the rental. Don't do it, MALF.
He loves a rental.
It's definitely not the rental. I mean, 2 Arcana packs is definitely not bad for the coupon tag.
Sizaak taking the sigil over the greedy as well is a very greedy play of him. You know, we've got to figure out something to get out of the blinds. We're in the hook. 8-ball's not proccing.
Well, we get a straight flush here if we use the sigil.
We just rip it right here. And we don't have a straight flush. We've got a straight, or a flush, I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty high flush.
That were there no
hacks.
club queens or jacks? I guess that was kind of good for Sizaak, but
They get the full house draw immediately after. It is going to be enough, but I think a greedy is definitely something I would want to have much more long term over just that one sigil usage on a few cards.
we made an extra king. We're gonna get another death on MALF's side.
Somebody
I
said
might have
they're
fooled the
playing
Saturn.
8-ball. A straight level is very strong on gold stake, especially with 1.5x.
I definitely.
Sizaak gonna buy voucher early to safely get out of the blind. We have the straight level. You know, they gambled last time, but that extra hand is gonna help.
And surely the 8-ball's gonna hit here, or oh, we're not even gonna play it.
MALF considering deathing the 8 for more procs.
One day this 8-ball will proc.
mean, it could
Early
be good,
after
but
the
the fact that it's
Oh.
perishable makes it hard to
Like-
build into long term.
Oh no.
No procs.
Using the death on the 8, no procs, and this 8 ball is now just -1 death at this point.
Well, I honestly think with that 8 ball, I may have started building in the 8s right away with the Death Fool, but I don't know if MALF got an
Wow.
8 in the very first pack. Level 3 straight.
Sizaak has to sell the 8 ball to even afford that straight because they got the voucher there. I'm very surprised that Sizaak bought the voucher. I know Sizaak loves interest. He passes on a lot for interest, and buying that voucher early for just a tiny bit extra safety is not what I expected. Still need some luck with these draws. Straights can definitely be punishing. Malfa is just up polychrome. And we have enough for this gluttonous, but we're still going into straights instead.
Mm.
Feel weird about it, but I don't hate
No,
having a
8-ball
level 3
hits.
straight.
Yeah, I mean, a Malt Joker comes up, the straights are just better than the gluttonous. And Joker is all there is. Sizaak on $4 and 0 Jokers.
Here comes the
That's
8
the
procs.
only thing you can buy. This,
Next time.
this seed might be what MALF needs, though. It is brutal. There is just nothing. Actually, MALF
Oh no.
needs this straight, doesn't hit it.
No straight draw.
Goes for the high-end straight. That doesn't give you many options. And with that polychrome, they would have one shot. But even down polychrome, Sizaak able to get out of the blind, MALF not able to. Comeback money could be beneficial. There's really nothing to buy. I guess the grabber.
Yeah.
I mean, with the 1.5x.
Wait, Sizaak didn't rent the Jimbo. It's a free rental for the PvP. That's just scoring that you're just losing. MALF gonna do the same. You gotta know that you can take rentals into PvP, and it could easily be enough to win it here for either player, and they're both making the same mistake.
And
Come on.
Sizaak did this last game too with the rental ice cream. Played it and then sold it.
We're grabbing
Wow. We're buying a fortune teller with nothing to use it on,
the...
and not the Jimbo. We could have even spun the wheel on the Jimbo.
I normally would have something to say, but I don't.
I mean, MALF did find a red seal glass in the pack.
Yes. That
That
red
could
seal
be very
glass with the
strong.
level 3 straight, I mean, if we find it, absolutely wins. This 8, we are up to 9. 9 8s played, no procs. Let me quickly do the math on that.
This
0.7
8 will hit a death for the red seal glass.
to the 9th power.
Oh, never mind. We're playing the glass.
We are into the... There's been a 7% chance thus far to
This
not
hand
have.
should just give the MALF the PvP, and Sizaak, I mean, not in much of a better spot. It breaks. Oh no. It does gain a life, but maybe the comeback money
It's
is
gonna
more
be-
important here.
Tough when MALF plays this 8 and then doesn't get to play it. I was gonna say gets to death.
There's a banana. There's something. There's a hermit. Sizaak able to get decent value from this hermit now. Maybe deciding whether or not they want to save it. Come on, spin the wheel on the banana. Just buy the hermit and wait.
There's a rental banana.
We love a good rental.
I mean, we have no jokers. You have to take it.
I think
3,200.
An angle here for Sizaak could be take the hermit, die in this blind, full $20 hermit, and then you also get the voucher and whatever is coming up. I don't know.
I do not think a life is worth this voucher at all. Especially already down a life. If this wheel hits foil on the banana, it would be the best play MALF has ever made. No, don't do it, MALF, please.
Oh, I sell this 100% of the time.
Why are we buying in the first place? That's the variance we need to look for on MALF's side. Foil, easy tempo win. We've got the 8-ball, 2 ace. This is the last chance for 8-ball.
Played 9 thus far.
50-50 chance.
Oh, magician.
A magician. Okay, that's probably one of the
Wow,
best
that's
hits
good.
you can get right there.
That's magical. Why are we getting rid of the 9? I don't quite understand what MALF is going for.
I think
Yeah,
maybe
he's
just
looking
trying
for
to
the
pivot
apes.
out of the straights. If he doesn't realize how strong they can be on gold stake.
Full house just clears.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. Well, we do know that to make up for the bad 8-ball luck, $20 it's on its way with one of the first 2 lucky procs, surely.
I mean, 8-ball has been missing for this, so. Has to.
What?
Oh. Looking for the 4 of a kind.
Huh.
Maybe looking
Gonna
for one more
play the
8 before the
full
8-ball
house.
goes. I'd love
Yeah.
to sell this 8-ball right here. I think it does. No, it doesn't. Oh, it is $5, yeah.
That's.
Oh. Thought about it.
Weird.
And I mean, this hermit, now we can only do it for $6. That blind, not adding much value with the rental banana. And this hermit's going to be sitting here for quite a bit longer. Strength here, we are built into 8s, kings, jacks a little bit. Could be useful to build 5 of a kinds when we're down the levels. We're ripping the hermit for $6.
And we're going to spend that $6 on the strength and the banana.
Yes, Sizaak was able to get their econ up, and that Arcana pack hits a foil sock. This sock, not that good by itself, but that foil is going to be so valuable in this next PvP.
Did that come from a judgment?
I mean,
Yes, it was.
I mean,
if MALF can find it, he's in a really
the
good spot with the luckies.
Luckies, yeah, we're on the same page, Cole. Like, I don't know. I don't see.
I don't
MALF has
think-
not used judgments at all this game, so. Or this
We don't
match.
have the money to even go in the Arcana pack, I think. We're going to buy this Odd Todd, which is also a great pickup here.
Money proc surely 1 away now.
I mean, we will
Ooh,
have
maybe
enough
we-
to go if we want.
Maybe we open the Arcana?
Even if we do, are
Oh,
we taking the
come on.
judgment?
I don't think we are.
Oh,
There's a
death on the
death.
lucky. It's gotta be, right?
Uh,
He's looking at it.
It's the variance.
I can't believe we got a foil sock from a judgment. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's a tough decision.
Is MALF looking up the seed? I told him not to.
Yeah,
I did,
he actually has a seat on the second monitor. What the hell? Hey, is he gonna take the judgment?
Oh!
He has the seed. Wow.
Pays off. Maybe we're looking at this Lusty with the sock. We do take the Lusty.
It could allow us to
I-
sell
I-
this banana. Maybe we can anyway.
That's a line I don't even know if I would have found. I guess you know that things don't come stickered from a judgment, so that's a big plus to grabbing it. I just feel like it's so hard to pass up on the death on another lucky card there. would have had, I
Yeah.
think we'd be up to like 8 jacks, 3 luckies. Going to 4 of a kind.
And you also probably want to like play a 5 of a kind here because there's not much to provide chips. Maybe you just go odd Todd.
Yeah.
Um,
But found
Someone's-
the angle. Good job.
was
for
that the
Mal.
exact same hand from both sides, just with the difference of Lusty? Maybe
Don't
not. I think the
believe
decks
so.
are too different, but it was very close.
Someone said MALF was checking the script before pulling that judgment.
We do draw the straight,
Oh, it's a
2 hearts,
great
and the
straight.
lucky. It's a very good hand, especially if this lucky card could proc. And also just 9 malt that Sizaak is missing out on. $20 hit as well.
And 20 malt.
Keeping the 8 ball all that time was worth $20 at
And
least.
a PvP in a life. Hey, keep talking your smack about 8-ball, chat. Keep enjoying not winning. That's all I'll say.
That's just the power that one tarot card per ante can provide.
Maybe
Bit of a
time to sell
greedy-
banana if you're MALF. Oh, it's so hard to sell
Okay.
banana.
Yeah, you cannot.
It's good flat malt, and then the fact that if it does evaporate, we gain Cavendish, and that Q is so vital on gold stake. I don't know.
We have the full house with +3 malt. It should be enough.
Way more than enough. This is like 3,000, 2,500.
The banana pops, so perfect to
Perfect
not. I
timing.
guess it still charges the rental, but
And Cavendish will be
Now we got
waiting
Cavendish.
for us right here. I am sure of it. Or Pareidolia 8-ball, so we can start getting sock on our 8-ball going forward. Yeah, close.
it
enough.
also
Yeah,
is
cloud.
good for mouth because we have this lusty joker for some malt, and Sizaak does not have any malt on their side. Probably gonna need a miracle to survive the blinds, and maybe a desperate play on the mad joker. I think we have enough money to roll to not take that. A strength for a 5 of a kind could also do it.
Passes on
Oh.
it. This dice
Rental
is so
dice.
good for Mal.
Wow.
It pays for itself as long as we play 2 luckies. Which I don't know if you do, but I almost just take it because it also is scoring, not just the money. And it's foil. There's a lot of great things about this dice.
Love this dice.
Very good.
I think we should have rolled
Sizaak's
the
still
dice.
rolling, and we got the abstract joker. This is gonna probably be a malt we have to take with 9,000 to score here.
Oof.
I don't think Eternal Abstract 2 is too bad here. It's a struggle of a game. It's going to be hard to fill all 5 Joker slots. It'll be a long time before this is punishing.
It's true. We'll see how well the lucky cards do for MALF, because they could really snowball the econ with the dice.
Yeah, with this Chaos the Clown, we're going to run into that dice next shop. And every lucky we play is just econ that Sizaak cannot find. I mean, 9,000 is still quite a lot to score on both sides. Sizaak should be able to get there with this abstract, but if MALF does their discards poorly, which I don't love that.
Yeah, looking for another 10 for the strength, and
Oh, maybe we're looking for 5 of a kind. I think
yeah.
5 of a kind gets close. I'm not 100% sure if it gets there. With
Starts to
the-
get scary now.
Would help if we had a scary
With the
face.
lusty, it's a lot. Ooh. I don't love this though.
Nope, not the play. I mean, it
12
does a
MALF, I
lot.
mean, there's a lot of chips. Ooh,
We still need 6,000.
We do find our second 10 for the strength. It's a flush house
There's a
on the
flush.
Sizaak side.
yeah, I mean, no Todd cards in that, but just that base score is going to be enough. $1 payout because we had to sell all of our, or spend down all of our interest in 2 rentals. We just take the blackboard, go next.
And a roll.
I actually love this
And an
blackboard.
emperor.
We have chips, we've got malt, we can play whatever we want and get blackboard online. We also just use a moon card as well.
Mm-hmm.
With the Empress Hierophant.
We
With
got
this
that
SOP
sigil earlier.
is a lot of scoring.
We have a load of clubs on Sizaak's side. We actually might be able to find the flush house. I don't want to say reliably, but it's a good chance of showing up.
And MALF gonna lose a life to the blind here. Got pretty close
R.I.P.
after using that strength. But Sizaak sells the blackboard. 3x just gone.
Oh, and MALF dying to the blind,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's a bit more money. We've got this dice now.
I don't really get Sizaak selling that blackboard, mainly for the PvP, not for like the blind. I understand it's a little expensive. I don't know. Maybe the econ just beats out any advantage you'd get. I think this abstract is great play for MALF. If you knew
got a
your
lot of
opponent had it,
chips.
but
And there's another blind to beat. He might even, I think we just need it. Or we're betting on Lucky Procs. Also
we
getting the
could pick up-
discard voucher. Not too
Yes.
bad early for the finding those luckies.
Oh, a red seal.
Not
The
gonna do
face
much at the
card.
moment.
I don't know if I care about it. I guess you grab it. But
I mean, we're one lucky card away. I believe we already had 5 kings in the deck.
oh, okay.
So now up to 6.
I'm almost more intrigued by the holographic queen because of the mult, but
Ooh, is it time for me to swap over?
they are about to get started on the Fur and Baleno Spirit game.
All right, I'm gonna go swap over and cast that. I will leave you guys to watch this chat. If you want to continue watching the final match, MALF versus Sizaak, tune into Zeno's stream. We're gonna go watch Balenos and Fur.
See you, Bean.
See ya.
Bye.
Leave that collaboration. Get Bean's chat out of my chat. Let's go, chat.
Gosh! All the
Oh, I
8-ball
can
haters
breathe now.
gone.
So much. I mean, when you eat that many beans, it gets a little stinky.
Too much leguming going on.
Yeah. Oh,
He's stretching. He's feeling the space.
I
now.
feel like I can stretch out my arms. We get bean. Look at that. We can see the beautiful barren face that you've been dubbed
Oh.
with.
Yes, wait, Beanstream is doing the same thing that mine was. When he tries to go into studio mode, the camera bugs out for whatever
It does.
reason.
I have no idea why.
I don't know.
I feel like
either.
it's a recent OBS thing that's caused this.
It could
anyway.
be.
Let's talk about this game. The baseball card
Yes.
for Sizaak. It's gonna provide a lot of flat X mult. I mean, I don't think anything can compare to if we get multiple of these like lucky hits with the sock and the dice. But the thing is, we only have 2 in our deck.
Yeah. picking up more cards as well. Now we're up to 54 cards in our deck. We're not able to get the discard voucher.
It's only one
Without
1.5x. I thought we don't have 2 uncommons, so. But we do have a good flush house on
Sizaak's side.
Sizaak's side. Definitely think 4 of a kind in a
Straight.
yeah, I guess with how leveled up our straight is, maybe you go that way.
But yeah, I guess full house is more with what we're playing right now.
I
Again,
don't
passing
like
up on the-
not taking the oh, you're gonna say go.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
I do kind of hate missing on that voucher when we could be playing 5 of a kinds. We're looking for luckies with this sock. It's a lot of value.
Sure has.
We'll go ahead and listen into the PvP. This is not a bad hand. I'm fine playing this because we have level 2 4 of a kind instead of looking for the 5th.
Oh,
We get
220
1 volt, 2
multiprocs.
volts, and we have that chariot in there. That's gonna be a lot.
33,000.
Jeez, okay. That's
That
Malf
not,
is
is-
pumped
that's
up about
not a
that
good sign.
one.
And,
I
and
would
you know what?
definitely
If we
take-
break out
didn't,
the red seal glass, or
if we didn't sell the blackboard,
I'm giving, I won't do it. I won't
don't know.
become what I hate.
I don't know if we would have been able to afford the baseball, but I can't imagine a world where we have that
The funny
blackboard
story
with
is
the
I actually
baseball.
had a red seal glass
We're in such a good
earlier
spot.
that broke after 1 use.
That would be very
I
strong,
see.
especially with
Well,
all
I
these
never had a red
Empress
steel glass to begin with, so
cards.
there's that. I mean, this hand should be decent, but I don't think it's gonna come that close to what you got.
Oh, still a very strong
Actually,
hand.
that's still a bit. that's
Sizaak
better
said,
than
"I don't think you'll come that close."
Still, if you got any more, we can
It's gonna pass up
He's
Mal
like-
barely.
Getting a little nervous now.
Actually, do I even? Does this, I think this passes you, but I think you lead. You just,
Okay, 3 hands. I
maybe
think
like
he
that.
could get there.
Okay.
But I mean, slightly nervous that Malf needed 2
Um,
lucky procs to get this score, and Sizaak is just able to do it by playing their cards.
Yes. Again, the lucky proc's pretty reliable with the
this-
oops, but no money. We're gonna be in the negative
This
after this
should-
round. Do believe this passes up.
Yeah.
well, see you in the next one.
I mean,
Yep,
1
yep.
life in a gold state game
Oh,
is a good advantage to have.
Could be skipping here if we're Malf. I'm curious. I actually, like, unironically, I'm checking what the skips are here. See if there's any reason to be doing it. This astronomer, I think, was a good pickup for Malf. It is just kind of free econ. Get that
Yeah, it's
4
not
of a kind
something-
level.
Not something I would have considered, but it's working out pretty well for him.
It made it a little bit easier, the fact that there was a mega celestial pack in the same shop that you see the astronomer. It's like, okay, well, this kind of is paid for itself right away with 2 planets, and every planet we see in the shop plus $1.
Looking like we're gonna take the Earth level over the Mars. Flush houses, or I'm sorry, full houses are a lot easier to find.
I don't like that at all, Cole. It's just 4 of a kind scales better. Let's just build into our kings.
Exactly. I would agree. I think I'm taking a 4 of a kind level as well. But I mean, if we miss on our draws, we have 54 cards in the deck, 2 discards.
Yeah.
We might not even be able to play the 4 of a kind.
Yeah, and the thing is, Malf could have 3 discards. They just...
Mm-hmm. But then we wouldn't have these planet levels, so it's
Yeah.
a trade-off.
I think we may... There's a world where I just play this straight to kick off the scoring. I'm not going to do that. Going to be searching for the full house. I think it's 1 full house
Digging
doesn't
4 is
win.
scary.
Maybe enough lucky procs it might.
This is close. If this doesn't win, we're in trouble. Oh my!
$20,
Oh my
$20.
gosh!
Holy...
$40.20 malts. It's not enough. Melf is shocked.
Does he have a straight? He's a 9 or a 4 away from a straight.
Sizaak able to get through these blinds, I mean, without too much struggle.
Yeah.
The base malt and the X malt.
Well, we do need a flush house. The flush house is like 34k.
Trying to see how many cards they have in their deck.
Not a ton of club 10s. This is going to be kind of a difficult draw for Sizaak. I think this... I don't want to say it, but this could be Sizaak's game over here.
We need a queen or a 7. We're 4,000 away on MALF's side as well.
I think you could play the 2 jacks with the 2 7s. It's going to be close. I don't think it's enough, maybe.
Here for Sizaak, digging 4 cards. We need to find a queen or a 7, or it's over.
I don't know why MALF isn't playing that. We don't care about a 2-pair level. We don't find it.
A flush. 2 queens in the deck.
G.
I mean, it might come close.
It's funny.
I guess maybe not with +4. Yep, that's it. Wow. MALF picks up a game.
Picks up a game here. We'll listen in. What a reaction.
I did, but I had no like. What were you playing?
I mean, I got a couple luckies early on, so that where I beat you in the last one, my first hand, both luckies gave me +20.
Oh my gosh.
And
well, the dice. Sizaak's acting a little
which is, like,
surprised,
the
but with dice and sock, 220 procs is basically the expected value. That's true, Doc. They do need to brush up on their gold stake.
wasn't enough to win because I didn't have the steal in my hand that I had when I.
Don't let Doc know that I
steal,
forgot how
so
to
was
play
like,
gold
"Oh,
stake too,
fudge."
chat.
But then I did barely.
Just gotta play pairs.
Survive, and then
True.
I was so excited for the final round, and okay. It's in okay. So
Yeah.
you took the abstract too. Yeah, I was like, I didn't
I
really
had
want to,
to.
but
Yeah.
kind of had to.
I didn't draw. I kind of needed the flush house to get out. I had 2 queens and 2 7s in hands, and my last 2 queens were in the bottom like 11 cards in my deck.
Yeah.
Slightly unlucky, but it's it's not that spread.
Yeah.
So.
Early on, I skipped the second blind for like the free shop, which
Yeah.
I was like, it's like, you never know. I like to cause some divergence, and I got like a free Saturn, and then I think I opened another Celestial pack, and it was a Saturn. So it's like, okay, it scales pretty well.
Well, Cole,
So I was playing that.
thank you for casting with me. Thank you for your
Of course.
first Major League Balatro cast. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you. Hopefully the schedules align, because I know there's some games we're going to need some help on in the coming weeks for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be opening my schedule for any games far enough in the future, and putting myself down for any ones that I'm available to make. But yeah, thank you again for having me on. Super excited to be a part of this process.
Yeah, and good games to MALF. Nice win to pick up there at the end, not getting swept. Sizaak with their first match win in Major League Balatro. I'm going to send you all over to Edzy, who's casting the Fur Balenos Bear game with Bean. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.